Just to, we're low on time. Just this quick anecdote. I was kind of the guy who spearheaded the idea to remix Raw Power. The tape was recovered, and we literally brought it back from Europe and gave it back to Iggy at 1890 something, and he said, "Well, what do I do with it, man?" I said, "You remix it because you got the raw deal, because I've heard some rough mixes. There's guitars that are unearthed on that thing." And so one thing led to another, and I'm walking into Westlake Audio with the Raw Power masters to transfer them to another analog tape, bake them and transfer them. And I walk in, and the entire studio's like, I'm like, "Yes." And Joe Strummer was down the hall mixing a soundtrack of something, and he comes running out, and he said, "Is that?" I said, "Yes." And I held out the 2-inch in my hand. He put both hands on it and put his head down and said, "The Grail." And then he went back to his room to keep mixing. And that's the relevance of that record. So, yeah.
I love it. Well, I know we're supposed to talk about 20
But one
feet.
last thing.
Oh, yeah.
That short documentary, this is like 50 minutes or so, which is brief for him, but it comes inside this deluxe version of the Stooges Raw Power box set. I don't know if it's released any other way. You have to see this because there's a moment of Iggy Pop that you're not going to find anywhere else. At the end of the documentary, the man chokes up. He's so moved by a great interviewer that I've never seen the man crack like that. That was intense.
It was intense being in the room because we did like a 4-hour interview because he talks.
Yeah.
And just once you're in the zone, you don't want to break the spell. And at the end of it, we were talking about Ron, Scott's brother, who passed away in 2011. And he got really choked up and it was just intense. It was this amazing moment. And then he finished. And then he just said, "I have to go outside." And he walked outside for like an hour.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was amazing. The whole thing was an incredible experience.
And very well done. You must have been so happy to be able to be the guy who did the Raw Power documentary.
Absolutely.